Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about a mentality that's very crucial to have in life, especially when it comes to dealing with adversity or challenges that present themselves to you. It involves some stoicism, strength, and willpower. What stands in the way becomes the way. It means that when something is in the way, whether that be a challenge, an obstacle, some adversity, or a setback, that challenge or obstacle was there because it's meant to be the way. You getting around that or you getting through that is actually the way that you were meant to take. That's the path that you were meant to take. So we're going to discuss that more in the video. So the full quote by Marcus Aurelius is, "The impediment to your action progresses action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Means you need to move forward in spite of what is stopping you, as that is the actual path you're meant to take. So, like we said earlier, that obstacle, that challenge, that piece of adversity is actually providing you the path that you were meant to take. The new challenges are not something that are holding you back, but rather they present an opportunity to learn, grow, and progress. So instead of thinking it of that obstacle or challenges, this is going to slow me down, this is going to hold me back, this is going to prevent me from doing X or getting to Y. You can rather look at it as an opportunity. So you reframe it as an opportunity to learn. You can grow from it, you can progress. By confronting and overcoming obstacles, we become stronger and wiser, turning what seems like a barrier into a stepping stone for success. So think of these obstacles as something that's actually going to help you succeed. This is going to give you experience that you otherwise wouldn't have had. This is going to teach you a new lesson that you otherwise wouldn't have learned. This is going to make you stronger than if you didn't have to encounter this problem. The very things that seem to impede us are the catalyst for our growth and development. So whenever you encounter one of these things, you have to just realize that they're crucial for our growth and development. They're crucial to give us experience. They're crucial to give us strength. Neuroticism. So neuroticism, basically, if anyone doesn't know that, neuroticism is like your ability to feel negative emotion like stress, anxiety, sadness, depression, those kind of things. So someone with high neuroticism is someone who experiences a lot of these negative emotions. So this is something you want to avoid. There's no point in worrying about what has already happened. So if something already happened, you can't change it anymore. It's already been done. So what you need to do is you need to learn from it and move on. There's no point in continuously worrying about this happened in the past. There's no point worrying about things you cannot control. So in life, you cannot control all the variables. You can only control what's in front of you. You cannot control what somebody else does, or the weather, things like that. So there's no point in worrying about that. Getting upset or angry won't do anything for you. So let's say something bad did happen, or you realize there's a setback or a new challenge in your way or a new obstacle in your way. Getting angry or upset or reacting emotionally in any way isn't really going to help you. It's just going to make you feel negatively, which is going to prevent you from doing the right things in the future. Having a victim mindset won't do anything for you. Bad things happen to everybody. If you dwell on the fact that something bad happened to you, it's not going to get you further. It's not going to help you overcome the challenge or the obstacle. All right, stoicism. So stoicism, the main thing that we need to understand about stoicism is that it means that you are showing emotional resilience. So it's like the opposite of what we just talked about. So neuroticism is like you are very likely to show negative emotion. That's what we don't want to have. Stoicism is what we do want to have. Be calm and still. You don't need to react to everything. So, if something happens, you don't actually have to react to it. You don't have to react negatively. I think a lot of us have been programmed by society. Like, if this happens, oh my God, we need to freak out, or we need to react this way, or we need to scream, or if this happens, we need to react this way. So we don't actually need to react to everything. Everything doesn't need to have a reaction. We can just let it pass. Except that you cannot control everything. So, like we said before, we cannot account for all the variables in life. We cannot control everything that happens. So we need to understand and accept that. And that way we can let that pass. Think about what is the next step to take. So when something happens, you're already thinking of the next step. This regulates your emotions because instead of reacting, you're being proactive. Learn from this moment and move on. The best way to get over something that happened that was negative or bad is to, instead of dwell on it and react negatively emotionally, you can react logically and understand what happened and why that happened, and then learn from that and then move on. See the positive in everything. Even a really bad setback, even a really huge obstacle that comes into your path, even a really hard challenge is not a negative thing, but rather a positive thing, because it's going to help you. Traits to demonstrate: strength and resilience. So strength and resilience is the most important thing that you can have. If you show strength in the face of everything, naturally everything else is going to fall into place, because if you're showing strength, you're going to be doing the right things. You're going to be courageous. You're going to be, tenacious. You're going to be creative. You're going to be all the things that you need to be, because you're being strong in the place of adversity. And resilience. So resilience just means like you're not giving up. You're persisting. You're getting through that. So the other traits are courage, patience, creativity, tenacity, persistence, ingenuity. Once you've learned from everything and you put it all together, excellence. All right, amor fati. So what does this mean? It means love your fate. So you are a part of the universe. So you and the universe are living in harmony. You're not, against the universe is not against you. You're not just happen to be here, and this is just part of what's meant to happen, and this is just part of what's going to be. So I'm just going to do my best in every situation that I can. The obstacle is the path. Embrace the obstacle. So this is the same thing as saying what stands in the way becomes the way. Embrace that new challenge. Embrace the new obstacle. Embrace the new adversity. Things that hurt instruct. So another way to say this is pain is an excellent teacher. So anything that hurts you, anything that makes you feel negatively, it will actually help you out. It teaches you something. Every perceived setback is a new opportunity to learn. If we're implementing everything that we learned in this video, there is no real setback. There is no real getting put behind. It's a new opportunity to grow and progress and learn. So now let's think about how we can use this practically. So break down obstacles or challenges into manageable tasks. A lot of times things can seem insurmountable when we look at them in the big picture, and that's why it leads to inaction. The task is too large. But so we break it down into little steps that we can take. I like to think of it as ticking my list off. So you want to start stacking up the wins. You want to start ticking off things that you need to do, no matter how small the ticks are. Focus on what you can control. So don't look at outside factors. Outside factors are just variables. They'll change all the time. So just focus on what you can change. Recall the knowledge that you have gained from past experiences. So make sure that you actually retain the knowledge that you have gained from the past experiences, from past adversities, from past challenges. Because now if you implement the new knowledge or the new strength you've acquired or the new growth that you've achieved, if you now implement that into your new experiences, you will see much more success now. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. I'm going to give a quick summary. Basically, we don't want to ever think of any adversities, any challenges, any obstacles as being negative. Rather, we need to embrace these challenges. We need to embrace them. It's a new way of thinking. We don't usually get taught to think this way. So embrace any new challenges, embrace any new obstacles, and do your best to learn from them. Realize that new obstacle, that new challenge is now something that you are meant to overcome, because in doing so, you are going to grow and you're going to gain experience and learn something. Focus on the tasks that we can control going forward and on the past experiences that we've learned on. And clear your mind of anything else, any other worries from the past, any other variables that we can't account for, any other variables we cannot control. Embrace the obstacle. Embrace that it's part of the universe and that you are living in harmony with the universe, so that everything is meant to go together and that you are meant to overcome that obstacle. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you learned something. Please like the video, comment your thoughts down below, share it to a friend who you feel like will get a lot of value from this video. If you now will let what stands in the way become the way, then please drop a subscribe for me. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yo. 5 years, bro. Way too long. I got my head down, fam. I'm sprint to the paper. Watch him, watch him, watch him.